Listen, you can't sleep. Working is okay. You need to earn that GEEGA sub money. You're so right. You're so right. How else will I buy my 5th yacht? If you could sit here for five minutes, you could work for $5. What'd that say? I think she's funny, by the way. She findoms on purpose, like, for the record. It's all bits. If you could sit around for 5 minutes, you can get a job, and you could something $5. I don't know. I'll have what she's having. You know, whatever energy she's on is crazy. And she's got it figured out, man. I love it because, like, clips of her just rage bait people so hard, and they're like, I can't believe she's saying that. And I'm like, that's literally her point. They're like people in her chat that are like, tell me I'm a pig, you know? And like they want her to yell at them and stuff. And then you get people commenting, they're like, I can't believe she's asking them for money. I'm like, you guys don't know. You're a pig chat, right? They're like, oink oink at me, oink oink oink. Like they're freaking out and shit. Tell me I'm disgusting. It's so funny when people like actually get upset and they're like, I just don't understand how anyone could watch this. She's so entitled. What was the study? They found that like people with better jobs, more control and power like in the workplace, like CEOs and stuff, tend to want that more often because they want less control. They want someone else to take control. So those tend to be the chatters that are like, tell me I'm a little piggy and you want me to pay up, you know? It's mostly like people with a lot of money and like people that own businesses and lawyers, you know? They like assess these people. They're trying to figure out the psychology behind it. And it's just people that were so tired of being in charge, you know? It's crazy, but like hearing it like that, I'm like, you know what? I guess they have their reason, you know? Can't knock it. They're spending money that they do have, not that they don't have. So like, how can you judge, you know? Findom sounds like an easy gig. Yeah, but I think, I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I was gonna say, don't you have to have like really heavy sexual undertones a lot of the time for that? So it's like a specific type of content. But maybe you don't have to. Maybe that's just what makes more money. I don't know, actually. I just know of like 2 streamers that have attitudes. And people are like, I love that attitude. Here's money. That's it. I don't really know how that stuff works. Not being physically around them also makes it so that the chance of being harmed in a bad situation is less. It's a lot safer. When you have jobs like that, most people are fine, but like, you know, situations happen, right? All it takes is one bad climb for things to sour. Yeah, exactly. The creation of like OnlyFans, things like that. Huge for people to try to do certain types of work because, you know, chance of getting killed much lower, you know? That's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. It's a shame they're getting strong armed by credit companies at the moment. Yeah, what are they doing to them? I've like heard about that, but I don't know what the actual deal is. Is it just that credit card companies don't want to associate with anything that could be potential or full sexual content? Yeah. What do they hate money? I thought they liked money. It's their problem. What if I see a penis? Right? Like, what are they worried about? So OnlyFans talked about going all ages a few years ago, but reversed it. Oh, yeah. No, that was... I remember them mentioning that, and I was like, what are you saying? Like, first of all, maybe you have good intent here or a way to make this work, but this is just not possible. You just have to make a separate site that is a clone that is non-adult at that point. You just can't, you know? No way. Is that Patreon? No. OnlyFans, you know, has been used the way it has been for a while, and they intended to be... They're called OnlyFans, like, for a reason. They just wanted people to be able to follow creators, but have like a better way for creators to monetize content. And instead of it being like a specific platform like Twitch is for streams, YouTube is for videos, whatever. They just wanted you to be able to put anything on there and be a one-stop. And it was a really cool idea. It was good for creators, whatever, but it got picked up by more adult creators very quickly. But I don't think that was their initial intent, like early on. But they didn't say you couldn't do that sort of stuff, and a lot of platforms are not friendly to those creators at all. So, you know, they very quickly became the like de facto spot, which is good because those creators needed something that wouldn't kick them out. But yeah, definitely whatever their original idea was, it's just that now, you know? That's what it's seen as, which I think, you know, in the end was probably a blessing for them because it was very, very needed, huge market for it, whatever, but definitely not what they intended. Yeah, OnlyFans lore. Because I remember hearing about it a very long time ago as a way, before it was what it is now, it was a way to just throw other content in another spot. Because I was like, what if I want to have articles, blog posts, you know, written things, plus like there's private YouTube content. What if I just want to have a weekly podcast thing where I just sit there and talk, but it's just for sub only, you know what I mean? Like it was just hard to do all these like specific, you know, pay and get everything you want kind of content platforms. Like that didn't exactly exist, and that's what they wanted to do, because it was kind of like what Patreon does now, though. It's supposed to be like Patreon, but it had some differences. I think it ended up being kind of the same in most functionality. Not everything, but most of it.